Kibella's movements are slow, almost rhythmic. She removes her ceremonial mask. She's so pretty. The dark shadows of her eyes accentuate the deathly pallor of her skin, which is covered in ritual scars. Henceforth, I am your shadow, Domin Tessera von Valencius, an instrument of death placed in your hand by the Undying One, for so it was ordained, and so his tarot forespoke. The young woman bows her head once more. I also come bearing an invitation from Vizier of the Bloodspun. He wishes you to know that the door to the Undying One's temple are open to you. Are you suggesting the Lord Captain should go down to the depths of her flagship to search for this temple? With all due respect, the lower decks are for servants and crew, not fitting place for her ladyship. Forspoke? What do you mean? The greatest, most sacred relic of the Bloodspun web, the Emperor's Tarot. Only his chosen servant may earn the permission to rain blood upon the cards and perform a reading to see portents of the future, shadows of the past, or tangles of the present. However, the secrets of his tarot are not for the ears of lay people to hear. I cannot tell you more, not here, not now. Who is the Vizier? He is the first among us. The Vizier has spun the web of faith for fivefold longer than I have lived. Blood of the flagship's blood, my mentor and teacher. Why is he not here to deliver the message himself? The first spinner is old. His abode is in the temple beneath the flagship's freight line, and he has not left the lower deck in decades. Even a short journey could sunder the spirit from his ancient body. Where is your temple located? I am not permitted to say. If you wish to find the temple, you must walk the path of St. Erin, the matriarch's spider. Hers was the thread that would become the blood-spun web. Her path began deep within the flagship in the dark tunnel of the freight line. That is where yours must begin as well. This journey will bring closer to the thread of the web, closer to the Undying One, closer to understanding death. All right. Yeah, I'll go walk the footsteps of the matriarch spider. Your journey will begin in the darkness of the deepest tunnel. The Vizier awaits you. The cultist retreats into the shadows as Kibellah sheaths her ceremonial dagger. Your blade awaits direction, Dominant Tessera. We will speak again when the time is right. Okay. I gotta go walk a path of some kind. I gotta say that intro was hot, y'all. I thought Mara's Eyes, intro was hot, and trust me, he still, to this day, has kind of destroyed me for, any other romance in any other game. I'm not gonna lie. This man still, to this day, a year later, lives rent-free in my brain. But that's, the way the murder, and it was hot. I'm just not gonna lie, y'all. It was good. It was very good. Okay. Void ship map. Ooh. Oh my gosh, we've added this? That's so cool. Okay, hold on. Does anybody want to talk to me about Death Cult Assassin Friend?
What can I do for you?
No, I'll take my leave. Abelard?
Lord Captain?
Nope. Okay.
Lord Captain.
Thank you. Are you here? Okay, so you're up and over here. Where? Oh. Did Tess move 100 times faster? Anybody else feel like we are moving at the speed of light all of a sudden?
Domin.
Hi! Puts away the dagger she's been using to reopen her freshly closed wounds. Did you ever meet Theodora?
I met her once when I was young. The Vizier saw a serpent hiding among those close to Domin Theodora, ready to sink its fangs into her throat. I was ordered to find the serpent and sever the soul from its body. I watched and waited for weeks. I hid among the shadows, the air ducts and the faceless masses. Once I found the serpent, I sliced off its head and returned to the temple. I doubt that Domin Theodora ever saw me, but the 3 ritual cuts I left behind on the body let her know that this death was pleasing to him. They sent us a grand feast from the upper decks before the cycle's end. We gave it to the hungry.
Oh, wow. Wait. So Theodora rewarded them because she figured out who it was with a grand feast, and they instead gave it to the hungry on the ship. Yeah, this cult's interesting. I like it. This cult so far, definitely not coming off as just your culty cult. Like this is, it's definitely got some layers to it. So you torture your own flesh. What is the meaning of the ritual?
Torture? I bear the sacred marks of the Undying One's service. Death has bestowed them upon me. Though others may cherish hollow riches or meaningless beauty, it is my duty to cherish his gift of blood. Each wound is a symbol of our service to him. Each drop of blood carries his blessing. To renounce these scars is to renounce the Undying One himself. Death whispers to me, "You are worthy of bearing his marks." Tell me, Domin, do you wish to honor your flesh with his gifts?
You notice several officers exchanging worried glances as they eye the blade in Kibellah's hand. No. Ooh. I presume this will not be a painless procedure.
I have not felt pain in a long time. But yes, your body will certainly suffer. Embrace the pain and make it a part of you. It will be your salvation, even on your darkest days.
I am low-key curious what happens if we do this, and if Marzai has anything to say.
Let it be so. Treasure his gift, Domin. Inscribe it anew each time you pray. May his blessing find you.
Kibellah waits patiently as you prepare yourself for the ritual. Once you are ready, she carefully presses her blade into your skin and carves a sacred symbol into your flesh with skillful precision. The wounds sting and burn painfully as they begin to bleed. You always address me as Domin. What does that word mean?
The Gothic we use to communicate is different to that spoken on the upper decks. Domin has many meanings. Giver of life, Lord or Lady of the Ark, and Shadowless Sun. The matriarch Spider gave this title to the rogue trader who allowed her to form the blood-spun web. We use other titles as well. For example, Venai means Master of the Immaterium, or Watcher of the Veil. Vil means one who must go to the other side. Amic means one you can trust in battle.
I feel like Amic must be like the highest compliment for somebody to call you that for them. Like if you can trust them in battle, kind of thing. So, giver of life. Huh. If the Undying One whispers my name, will you carry out his will?
Lords and wretches are equal before death. If such is the Undying One's will, I will guide you to him, Domin.
Honestly, I appreciate that. Like, I appreciate A, the honesty, but B, that, like, we're all equal in this. Will you tell me about the Emperor's Tarot?
I use blood to read his sacred cards and hear the whisper of the Undying One. His tarot is not an answer, but a question I ask of the universe. And the universe answers with questions of its own. In this sacred communion, I perceive hundreds of possible outcomes. They are all true, and yet they are only visions. I know what will come to pass, and yet I do not.
Interesting. How'd you come to have a deck of his tarot?
It is a holy relic that has been passed down from generation to generation. Only the first and second spinners are allowed to study the sacred cards and interpret their meaning. We use his tarot to guide the cult and discern the tangled threads of fate.
Isn't it usually read by sanctioned psychers?
I am the spear of his retribution, not a witch or a sorcerer or a soothsayer. I have no strange powers, but I do bear his blessing. I do not command the veil. I am guided by his whisper and led by my faith, by the tenets. Please, do not mistake me for something I am not.
No. I'm just learning. I will talk to you soon. Wait. Can you give me a reading?
Ask the cards, Domin, and I will listen.
Kibellah carefully takes out her Imperial Tarot deck. A black blade flashes before your eyes and blood drips from her palm onto the card. She closes her eyes and listens. The shadows around us grow darker. What does the future hold for the Koronus Expanse?
The Maw, the galaxy, the monster inverted, the executioner. Something is coming.
Oh, good.
It is inevitable. Soon the Expanse will tremble, and you will be the cause. You are not the beginning, but you will be the end.
Oh!
Some will see you as death, others a powerful force, still others as a portent. Or you might simply fade into nothing.
Okay, well, this tarot reading has gone well.
I have told...
Oh, wait, sorry. She said, I have told you everything I can. There may be more to this than I can see. Omens are unsettling, but we cannot alter our fate. All we can do is wait and prepare for the inevitable. Okay. I will take my leave.
May the Undying One shroud your footsteps from the faithless.
Oh. Oh, I like that goodbye. No, I like that. So far, my thoughts are like a gazillion out of 10 would 100% invite Kibellah onto my ship again, no questions asked kind of thing. Like this 100%. Now, I let somebody else put a mark on me. I got a question for certain Xenos who generally I feel like wants to be the only one
Rogue
to
trader.
do that. Nope. Doesn't care. Okay. I was curious.
Go.
I was super curious. Now, who is going to be the new... Like, we got to take Kibellah with us. 100%. But who else are we taking? Let's think. Well... Okay, I think I know who. I think I know. To another compartment. So I wonder if this is just going to open up. Oh my goodness. What? Okay. Where should I go? Wait, where does it say now? Straight line. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, no. Yes. Okay. Is this a good group? It's not a bad group. It's a very good group. I mean, I could leave Heinrich at home but I'm gonna do this. No, this group makes my heart happy. Makes my heart very happy. I'm just sad we had to leave. Did I leave Pascal behind? I think I had to leave Pascal. Did I? Wait, I'm kind of blanking. Who did we just take? I just saw the list, but heart was happy. This could be new main squad. 100%. I think. If I ever did if I ever do another playthrough, when I do my next playthrough, I think I want to flirt with everybody as a heads up. Hello. A sturdily built man with an augmented jaw stands at attention. The dark circles under his eyes speak to many sleepless nights, but his voice is loud and spirited. Welcome to Freight Hub LD-987/A14, Lord Captain. I am Eddock Frensoe, Captain of the Enforcers in the lower deck, Bay LD-A14. The Master at Arms has assigned me to be your liaison for the duration of your stay. Lord Captain, would you like to inspect the control room or to begin your search in the temple of the Bloodspun Web? He says the last part with obvious concern. It seems you're prepared for my visit. How did you and Sarbak know I was coming? The Master-at-Arms ordered us to be on standby after the Bloodspun Web openly invited you to visit their temple. We've been awaiting your arrival every day since. Do you know how to reach the temple? Or sorry, the temple. I'm sorry, Lord Captain, I do not know. One knows the cultists are too adept at hiding and keeping their secrets, and it worries me that you might have to walk around the entire compartment looking for the temple. Why are you worried? The lower decks are not suitable for someone of your status. And it's not just the grime or the crowds of the brutish laborers. I suspect that the entrance to the Temple of Death is hidden in some dark corner where you may encounter criminals or contagious outcasts. With the kind of riffraff that dwells there, you might even be attacked. He frowns. To put it bluntly, although the Bay performs its functions well, even its more civilized section are sorely lacking in discipline. I was only assigned recently, so I haven't had time to straighten everything up, since doing so will require making some serious changes. I am not inventing excuses, Lord Captain. As the officer in charge, I accept full responsibility for what takes place in this compartment. Let's see. Rejoice, the captain herself has deigned to deal with your problems. Rest assured, I'll provide some crucial guidance once I'm done inspecting the bay. Okay, we have to. That's like the most test answer ever. But he stops himself mid-protest and assumes a more compliant tone. In that case, I urge you to remain vigilant. The freight trains move at great speed, and the inhabitants of the residential units are despicable rabble. One must never drop one's guard around them, and the Emperor preserve you from stumbling into the pestilence pit. That's where the madmen and the lepers live. I do like it, because we've noticed this a time or two in this game, where people try to argue with Tess and tell her she can't do something that she very clearly can, because there's not much in this universe that Tess cannot do. I like it that he starts to tell her no, and then he stops himself. That's actually top tier. Tell me about the station. Hub LD-987/A14 connects to the lower decks freight, residential, and artillery base. Our task is to monitor the flow of the labor force and prevent supply disruption between bays. Who maintains it? Traffic controllers. They're technomats trained by priests of the machine cult to keep the sacred cogitator in working order and to prevent train collisions. The consequences of an accident like that would be easy to imagine, especially if one of the trains were carrying macro cannon ordnance. Oh, goodness. Also employed here are enforcer squads and a team of inferni, the clerks who keep cargo records, and a Medicae officer, a fine chap whose medicine of choice is a bullet. May God Emperor forgive him. No, he sounds like our kind of guy, though. The rabble has caused you no problems, I hope? Surely you are joking, Lord Captain. The rabble are base in nature, and mutiny is always on their minds. They steal whatever they can get their hands on. Lately, they've moved from rations and tinned food to weapons. We confiscate these regularly, of course, and keep their serfs meek and terrified. The only way we can protect their mindless herd, that's the only way we can protect the mindless herd from themselves. Oh, another thing. The bastards do on a regular basis Another thing the bastards do on a regular basis is build their shacks in front of the service tunnel entrances. That has delayed the arrival of Infernus brigades during several emergencies and caused air and power supply problems in adjacent bays. We burn those saboteurs along with their shacks, but they just keep pressing on regardless. Mutinous rabble? To the best of my knowledge, being paranoid is practically a requirement in our line of work. In any case, the rabble are always plotting. Take my word for it. What is the situation on the lower decks? Most of the locals unload trains and sort provisions. We give maintenance jobs to the more capable ones. The rest are reserve workforce. Whenever crew are lost on deck, we find replacements from among those rats. If extra hands are needed anywhere else, there are always more than enough volunteers eager to work for rations. They even queue for jobs. So not every void ship can boast its own railway. That is true. Usually higher class ships are ones that get trains. It's far from the greatest thing a rogue trader's warrant can see done. Credit here goes to Lady Theodora's predecessor, who on orders from the Adeptus Mechanicus assisted in birthing this miracle of sacred engineering from the womb of the dynasty's flagship. Honestly, any other universe game bit of lore, I would take that as metaphorical. But this is 40K, so I'm taking that literally. The cult of the Bloodspun Web has a presence in this compartment, does it not? And that is correct. The enforcers do not bar them from carrying out their sacred duty, he scowls. As irregular as it is to have armed crew members set up a secret hideout forbidden to the enforcers and that they can go around dispensing bloody justice. What do you know about the death cultists? Not much, but I'm always trying to learn more, given that they like to pay visits to my compartment. He scratches his head thinking. The Spinners honor the Emperor through death. They kill notorious reprobates and heretics. Sometimes they kill righteous folk, and other times even seemingly at random. Their rituals are morbid, and their prayers are strange. Anyone not initiated in their rites would struggle to make any sense of them. Do you not take issue with the death cultists killing people on your territory? He avoids looking at Kibellah. I do, Lord Captain, but the cult is authorized to exist on the ship, which means our activities down here are not to be interfered with. He grumbles sullenly under his breath. Be steadfast in your duty, Captain. Emperor protect, Lord Captain. Okay. Thank you. Good to see you all. Excellent. Love it. We have level ups.
Your shadow.
Yes. Right. New. Wasn't there a new? Yes, so Blade Dance is new. Oh my goodness. This is changed. Ooh. Okay. I'm Beast Bloody Mess. Anytime Voidborn character scores critical hit, yes. Yes, please. Agility. What is your agility? 50 or 40? Let's give you more agility. I just feel like you need to be agile, given what I saw. Oath of Vengeance. 8 wounds to use. Ability costs 8 wounds. So 8 health. A Blade Dancer faces the side of their choice and immediately ends their turn. Until the beginning of Blade Dancer's next turn, they can dodge area attacks without moving and are immune to all types of forced movement. Gain 20. What? Yeah. Sure. Athletics for sure. I have, and then you also have Medicaid. Yeah, let's do athletics. Agility. Well, let's do weapon skill this time because we did agility the last time. Blade in his hand. Blinding. Enemies attacked by Blade Dancers have their weapon skill, ballistic skill, and perception reduced. Death Warden. Medicaid is now determined by weapon skill instead of intelligence. Can deal. Oh. Interesting. Blade Dancer's melee area of attack. Ooh. Yeah. Let's up the Medicaid again, because that seems important. And we'll do athletics. Oh, wait. I accidentally did that. Here we go. Be smart. Contagious luck, jinx. Just a flesh wound. Yes. That's excellent. After killing an enemy, Blade Dancer gains plus 3% dodge until the end of combat stacks up. Until the end of combat, strikes made by Blade Dancer, including attacks made as part of Death Waltz, reduce the enemy weapon skill. Oh. Upon using after killing an enemy, Blade Dancer gains... I'm gonna do this one. Race against death. What else do we have here? Yeah. Oh, what is opening the veins? I like the way that this looks now. Facing the end, Blade Dancer gains plus 3 weapon skill and for every injury they're currently suffering. Oh, that doesn't... Okay, but they suggest these. Rising tempo. Each attack made increases... Oh, yeah. I didn't even have to finish that one. Agility. So, Oath of Vengeance or Acrobat. Okay. Blade Dancer immediately returns to the cell where they started their turn. This movement does not provoke attacks. Oh. If they use death from above this turn, the movement repeats all use of ability in oh my gosh, that's insane. Race against death are increased. Yes, please. This. And let's add athletics. Wounds streaming blood. Open the vein. Dance of Thorns. Parries or dodges all enemies with the bloodstain effect. Yes, please. I guess we're gonna go demolition here. Let's do physically strong. Yeah, let's do strength. Steady hand. Yes. This class looks insanely fun. Like I wish I could tell you how much fun this class looks. Like, I'm a little sad that I feel like Assassin's the only way to go with this. That we can't respec into this from the start, because I would probably do that. But next time. Free hit. Right? That's our free hit. Yes. I feel like she needs that. Create an opening. Yes. That, and then agility. Eye for an eye unscathed. Attacks an enemy that is at full wounds. Assassin gains plus 20% dodge and dodge reduction. We'll up the perception. Awareness, athletics. Let's give you a little bit more awareness. Poised to strike. An assassin makes an enemy suffer until the end of the assassin's turn, which wouldn't be a bad thing. I think Mars Eye has this one. Eye for an eye, bringer of doom. Perfect opening. Every turn, the first use of assassin ability costs 0 AP. Oh, so then you could do this one, Poised to Strike, for 0 AP, which would actually kind of be insane. I am not gonna lie. That actually sounds a little nutso. Because then you could do it. Yeah.